So guys, welcome back to the Road to 1 Million Forex Funding series, a series on documenting everything live here on YouTube. We're starting with this 100k FTMO account. We've passed phase one, if a lot of you guys would have seen, documenting this account since October. We've gone through the highs, the lows together, and now we're so close to passing phase two. One wrong mistake could blow all the progress that I've made. So in today's episode, we take 3 trades, which I'll talk you through, and make sure you stick around to see what happens, because even I didn't expect some of the outcomes to occur the way they did. The first trade that we took was silver. Beautiful setup. I was currently out at the time, so I didn't record it on my laptop live, but you can see the screen recording here of me executing the trade. You can see I like the daily time frame. We're overextended. Just looking for a quick continuation down. So I went to the 1 hour, which is my entry time frame, and we got a breakdown. And we're looking for the retest of the 0.382 and 1 hour 50. That's my entry model. That's what I've been doing this whole challenge. And as price pulled back, I was just looking for some deceleration and then a rejection, which we got here. This was the nice rejection. So then what I looked for was a continuation down, which is what we got. We've messed about for a little bit. We started to get some bearish momentum. And at this low, this is exactly where I was running plus 1% equity. So that's where I end up locking in some profit, or moving to break even. If I'm running 1%, I move to break even. And at this point, I just let the trade do its thing. It either continues lower to the target, or it will stop me out for break even. And that's what we did. And this trade could have passed me the challenge. We were 2.43% we needed to pass. We're running about 1.6%. But again, I had to not allow the emotion of the balance dictate my decisions. So I came back to my room after being out to find out exactly how this trade unfolded. Okay guys, I just got back from being out. Let's see what this trade's doing. Okay guys, we've just been tagged out for break even. I like the position. Nice position. But yeah, we've pulled back, rejected that low, and now we're stopped out for break even. So that was the silver position. I knew there was still a long week left, and I knew that there was still lots of opportunities. Even though we took a break even on that trade and we were running 1.6%, I couldn't allow the emotion to dictate my future decisions. I just had to look at good, clean setups and wait for my strategy to present an entry, and that's what we got. We got a beautiful setup on Swiss JPY a couple of days later. I decided to execute on that. Hey guys, just entered short on Swiss JPY, beautiful daily time frame, lower overextended. Yeah, overall, hopefully this sells off, but we'll see. Nice daily time frame, beautiful daily overextended. This is a typical overextended play. We're predicting today to be to the downside, and we have our entry model, which is here. We can see a clear trend change. We're making higher highs, higher lows. We've now broke down new low, pull back to our areas of value, 1 hour 50.382. Just looking to target these lows. The New York Open has just occurred, so volatility is picking up. We're back to about break even, so we're going to pop through this, probably get stopped out, or we'll sell off from this area and probably go to target, so I'll keep you guys updated. You can see, slowly selling off. So if we can break below this low and sweep these lows, we should get profit target should be hit. 3 minutes away, then we'll get a lot more volatility. This could reverse. Hopefully it just goes down, spikes below these lows. And yeah, we end up hitting profit target, but I'll be managing aggressively. Okay guys, so we just hit profit target about an hour ago, a couple of hours ago. So at this point, after taking the break even on silver and the Swiss JPY 1% winner, we were that much closer to passing phase two and would be a 6-figure funded trader. And at that point, I was expecting the video to be done and me to show those trades. But yesterday, we took an unexpected trade. Not unexpected, it was part of my plan, but I didn't plan to show it in this video. But it occurred, and it's a very interesting trade, so make sure you stay tuned. If you're getting value, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's all I ask. Let's try and get these videos out to more people. Let me take you back to yesterday when I decided to execute that position.
For the continuation to the downside, US dollar Singapore. I like the breakdown retest, the 4 hour 50 EMA, 1 hour 50, clearly trend changed. Daily is in a downward trend. Looking at the lower high, looking for the continuation down. 1.7% away from passing phase two. So then we'll be funded. So if we end up just getting 1.7%, I'll take profit and we should be funded. So yeah, if we get an entry, I'll let you guys know.
So currently the trade that we're in, starting to sell off, but we're not getting the continuation, so we just got to wait and see. So guys, currently sat at this low. Got to be careful because obviously if this trend isn't going to continue, we're going to bounce from this low. And usually I would manage my risk at break even at this point because we'd be running 1%, but we're not running 1%, about 0.5%. Still potential room to the downside, you know, likely to make a lower low once we've made this lower high. Lower low could be likely, but yeah, we just got to keep being patient and wait to see what happens. So that trade did go on to break below the low and we ended up taking profit about 1%. So, guys, we're so close. I'll show you the dashboard now, but we're about 0.6% of a way from passing. Look at the dashboard, look, 4.32%. We're about 0.68% away, about $680-ish away. We're so close, you can see. I don't know why this, in the end, on the profit target, it was 1,000. Maybe there was some spreads or some commissions or something, but it was 1%. Still 0.9% is not too bad. I mean, I wouldn't like that regularly, but at the time it was a 1-to-1, like this was a 1-to-1. Everything's looking good. We're so close, but I have to be aware. Look at the winning streak we've been on. We could encounter some losses, so I can't allow that to affect my mind. If we're this close, 6.68% away, I can't allow, if I take 2 losses in a row, which could happen based on the winning streak we've been on, not to allow that to affect my mind and make stupid decisions. So we're so close, 0.68% away from being a funded trader, passing phase 2. So that's the trade so far that I've taken, just to keep you guys updated. Like I mentioned, we're so close. We've still got the rest of this week. I'm not going to jump into any lower quality setups just to try and pass. You know, I'm still going to risk 1%. So I only need a small move, risking 1% per trade, $1,000 to make 680. I'm going to look for equally an A+ clean setup. That's all I can do and keep sticking with the plan. And like I mentioned, I have to be aware that we could encounter some losses and I can't allow that to affect my mind and self-sabotage, even though we're so close to passing, literally so close. My mindset is stick with A+ setups, look for a quick move, my entry model, my bias, everything the same as what I've done. And if I take a few losses, I'll be back down, but I know I'll get it back based on my risk reward. A lot of you guys have been rooting for me, watching me for a while now, and I started this challenge, like I mentioned, back in October with a 4% drawdown. Still trying to work this strategy out. I've been trading it for a while, but just to identify high quality setups and just get past that break-even point that I was at. Took the 4 losses in October, and we turned it around in 2025. We passed phase 1, as you can see, but we're also now close to passing phase 2 with some good consistent results. Up around 4% for June as well, 3-4%. I need to double check, but yeah, we're doing okay. So I want to thank you guys for the support. Going to be very interesting next couple of weeks if we can take some good trades. Hopefully we'll be able to get over the line and we'll be funded. So yeah, thanks for your support, guys. I do appreciate it. It means a lot. I've loved every second of documenting this journey. It's not over yet, but we're close. And once I finish documenting my funding journey, the next step, the next stage comes getting payouts. And that's another challenge in itself to keep the account, but it's an exciting one and one that I'm happy and looking forward to documenting. So I appreciate the support. Just got to get over the line, hopefully soon. Keep performing well, sticking with my plan. And that's all I can do. So yeah, appreciate you guys and I'll see you in the next video.